Hey guys, what's up? Just thought it'd be fitting to talk about the Modern Warfare 3 Survival trailer over some of my Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops gameplay. Okay, so I'm assuming you've all seen the Modern Warfare 3 Survival trailer by now. I mean, if you're watching this video and reading the title, which does seem to be a lot of problems judging by comments I've seen on YouTube videos before. But, hey, whatever. I'm assuming you've seen this, and you will not get what I'm talking about if you have not, so I advise you see it before you listen to this commentary. Okay, so, basically, in the Survival trailer, and from what I've heard from other sources, which may or may not be interesting to you, is, well, an unlock system for Survival in general. And, this is really interesting, because, it's going to be pretty much multiplayer again. Unlocks, I'm guessing challenges too. Like, same way that they had in Modern Warfare 2 with the challenges in the barracks and whatnot. And that could be interesting. I mean, if you unlock more weapons and more perks later, then, well, I don't know. It's something new, something interesting. Moving on, there's going to be multiple types of juggernauts. And I'm guessing that just means that it's going to be like one's weaker to bullets and one's weaker to explosives, but they're probably still both near impossible to kill. Just taking a wild guess, because they are juggernauts. At least I hope that's the idea of a juggernaut, to not die. Because, yeah, that's pretty much what made them fun to kill in Modern Warfare 2, and scary as hell. Besides that, riot shields. You see, if you look carefully in the trailer, you can see a riot shield actually breaks, and the guy starts taking damage. Now, I'm not sure if this will be in multiplayer, because that would be an interesting, idea for multiplayer. It would definitely balance the riot shield, but again, the riot shield wasn't really that big of a problem to deal with in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, it was, I mean, people could be good with it, but you didn't really have too many problems with riot shielders, it wasn't the main annoyance of the game. That would be more like noob tubes and commando knifing. But, I don't know, it's definitely an interesting feature. Oh yeah, airstrike markers. And I don't, this could mean that you're not able to control, AC-130s anymore, which would, I guess, balance the AC-130s. But, I mean, if it's a high kill streak, which I'm guessing it isn't if you have a marker, maybe like a low kill streak, like a one-shot kind of deal, it just, marks the location. And you can kind of, just speculating on what we've seen at the very end, the last 5 seconds, teaser at the very end of the Survival trailer. But, you also, well, I'm guessing you see it by when they throw smoke in the Survival trailer itself. But, of course, that could be for, just any marker, where to deploy the AI or, and that could just be strictly Survival, It always annoys me, when people complain about Survival, how annoying it's going to be in multiplayer, because they've mentioned, I believe repeatedly, that is very much separate. They have different features for the two different modes. And actually, I'm not too sure on the details, but isn't, Sledgehammer doing the multiplayer, Infinity Ward doing the single player, and Spec Ops? I'm not actually sure. I haven't read up on it. Probably should have, but whatever. So, the last part of the trailer, you see the 5 seconds teaser trailer of, well, I'm guessing to be multiplayer or custom game type deal, probably, since they don't have servers. Well, they never have, whatever, you know what I mean. Just some interesting details I've heard about. Cyclable kill streaks, so you can select various kill streaks before other ones. So if you have I'm just going from Black Ops, a UAV and a napalm strike, yeah, sure. Well, it's kind of a stripe. Anyways, you can cycle, even if you have the napalm strike, you can cycle back, call in the UAV first, and then napalm, and yeah. And that's kind of an interesting idea, It's actually a pretty cool idea because, you know, like, maybe you're not in a good spot to use your chopper gunner or whatever, you know, you have. And, you know, so you want to use your UAV first, you know. That's more necessary, you know, and there's a good way to cycle through it. You know, I don't see that as, like, overpowered, or I don't think there'd be any problems, but then again, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, as far as cyclable, well, technically they're not even kill streaks anymore, they're point streaks. And I was actually just looking at the trailer, so you can, I'm guessing you can, 1 kill equals 1 point, and then, yeah. So, like, basically it's a kill streak, but I'm guessing you can earn points from other things than kills. Which is really cool, because I like the idea of actually being able to get, like, a streak from, you know, like, actually completing the objective. Which is, you know, you don't, it kind of encourages camping in, like, Modern Warfare 2, where, you know, people are just gonna camp to get their kill streaks, where if, especially if they get, like, you know, more points to, if they, call their, what was I talking about? Wow, that was terrible. If they get more kill points from doing the objective than, like, killing somebody. And, you know, that's kind of like, Battlefield Bad Company 2, is what I'm thinking of. You know, where you get a lot more points for completing the objective than you do for your average kill, but it still does not seem to be enough, because there is plenty of annoying sniping campers in the back that don't really help out the team. That aside, back to Modern Warfare, whatever that device is that you see at the end, I've heard several, like, different theories about that, you know? Like, maybe it's a mine, or the other thing is, like, if you look at the kill feed, you see the AC-130 icon, I guess you can call it. You know, and what, like, so either they were too lazy to update the icon, or that's an AC-130 marker of some sort. And I'm guessing the latter there, because for a trailer, I don't see them being that lazy. You know, especially like a reveal trailer like this. You know, it's possible. I mean, this is Activision we're talking about, but you know, it doesn't seem that likely. So you have to, like, if it is an AC-130 marker, that kind of goes back to what I was saying before. Like, if you weren't able to control the AC-130, you know, and you could only, I'm guessing it would just be equipment, and I'm also guessing you can't shoot down the AC-130 if it's part of the equipment. But again, I don't know, so that would be kind of an interesting feature, because I'm not sure how realistic it is to shoot down an airplane with 2, like, RPGs, but then again, I haven't exactly tried that. I have a feeling I'd be arrested if I did, so that's probably not a good idea to actually try that out. Yeah, I mean, so, I don't know, that'd be an interesting feature, just non-player controlled AC-130s. Not that they were, I don't know, maybe they were overpowered in Modern Warfare 2. I don't really remember too well. I don't think they were quite as bad as the Pavo. Well, the Pavo wasn't that bad either, but you know, it was pretty bad. The Pavo was pretty violent, quite frankly. Great, bill collector's calling. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, the Juggernaut point streak. I mean, that's probably the most obvious thing that you'll see at the end of the trailer is the Juggernaut point streak, and that could mean a lot of things. Like in the Spec Ops trailer, you saw, well, I don't know if you saw, but if you watched like a analysis of it, you could see like some of them mentioned like the fact that it mentions armor at the bottom of the screen. So that could mean like upgradable armor, or you know, I would guess it'd be something kind of like Minecraft, where it kind of reduces the damage that you take, and that would be a pretty cool feature. I don't know if I'd like that in multiplayer, because that could definitely be annoying, aka Juggernaut Mark II from COD 4, but, you know, if it could definitely be interesting if they do it right. The mini-map, that's another feature that looks really cool, and, like, to have the, instead of just I don't know how to describe it. It's like the black and white map that's, I don't even know, you know, from like Modern Warfare 2, the mini map there, you know, change of, it's like different to see a colorful like satellite image pretty much of a mini map. And I don't know if it would like actually help out at all, like you when you're trying to find out, especially if people are in buildings, but well, it could be interesting, and I think that'd actually be better for, I don't know if you can see people, I didn't notice if you can see people on the map, because that would also be interesting, but I'm guessing you can't. It's just like a map of the area that looks like a satellite image, which is really cool. I like that idea. Oh yeah, and it's also been confirmed, I believe, from what I've heard, that the kill streaks will combine, you know, to get you your next kill streak. And I'm not sure I like that, because, you know, you'd have people, like, to get a nuke, all you'd have to do pretty much is get a Harrier and camp your ass off. You know, I mean, that's pretty much what happened in Modern Warfare 2, you know, you just had to, once you got your kill streak and got lucky, you could, basically, you just had to survive, and let your kill streaks do the work. So I guess it depends on like how powerful the kill streaks are. So yeah, I don't really know. Oh yes, the weapon at the end that we see. Like you know, the weapon, I've actually seen a video that's similar. Sorry about that. I've got distracted for a second. You know, I've seen a video online. It's like a weapon it's like a G3 that's been hidden pretty much, and in the video I saw it was hidden in the form of a flashlight, a really big flat flashlight that looked like it's from the 40s, but you know, that's what that weapon reminded me of, because it seemed like he flipped it open, and I'm not sure, like, I'm sure you can, like, Google search it, like, hidden Glock, like, flashlight, something like that, you know. I'm sure you could find it, I haven't actually tried, but, you know, that's what it reminded me of, and I don't see the point of a hidden weapon in a Modern Warfare game, but, well, I could be wrong. And I have gone way over my video footage. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll have to, like, break up this commentary. So if this is the second part, which it probably will be, yeah, I don't know. Or you could be watching a black screen right now. I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll find out. And I'm wasting more time. So, yeah, that was basically the main points I wanted to make, like, from what I know, and just interesting speculation about, you know, just everything, I guess. Alright, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video. That seems fairly logical. And thanks. Thanks for watching.